Part of my role is to work with businesses who are looking to improve their accounting procedures. A lot of them may be on old-fashioned desktop-based software, or some even still using just spreadsheets. And so myself and the rest of the team will go into the clients and help them identify how they can improve their existing system. We recommend Xero to our clients, and we work with them to show them that Xero, which is a piece of cloud-based software, will work for them on an accounting basis. In the case of this client, they had a substantial number of spreadsheets, and so if they needed information, it could only be got by one person, and could be the amalgamation of 3 or 4 spreadsheets, finding the right spreadsheet, finding the right amount of information, whereas now we're looking at cloud-based real-time information, not just in Xero, but in Flowlens as well.
We were at a cusp where we were changing some staff within the company. We were losing our in-house accountant and working with our external accountant firm to take on that role and function in the company. And under their advice, we started looking at more modern systems to do the bookkeeping and accounting for the company. So that was our first pain point, that we said, okay, well, if we can really reduce the amount of duplication in data, so extraction from our systems, that would be very, very useful.
I dealt with Flowlens staff, and I've found them to be enormously professional and organised, and it just worked, as far as I'm concerned, as a dream. We planned our own onboarding, and the Flowlens onboarding just slotted into it and worked very well. We planned the go live day, it connected to Xero perfectly, and everything seemed to move along very, very smoothly. Obviously, if you're thinking of moving to a cloud-based system, you've got to have a decent piece of accounting software. Then you need to look at your processes, what you want from the system. By using cloud-based software, it enables you to standardize your procedures, and by standardizing your procedures, that means that what your staff have to do is easier to train. So if you've got a company that has complex procedures, you have to spend a lot of time trying to teach those staff those procedures. We're working with clients that are using cloud-based software like Xero and Flowlens. Regularly, I've seen almost, sometimes in excess of a 20% improvement in time spent in the accounting functions. That's meant that either proprietors, the directors of the company, have got more time to spend generating more business. So when we're producing management accounts, it gives me access to that information straight away. For my colleagues that are working on day-to-day bookkeeping, they have access to that information as well, without sometimes having to go back to the client directly.
What we're getting for effectively the same budget is far more information, far quicker information, and far more people helping support my company, basically, from my firm of accountants.
One of the benefits of using cloud-based software is, of course, cash flow management. By using Xero and Flowlens, it's freeing up some of your staff's time to spend more time on cash flow management. All the clients that I've dealt with over the last 2 or 3 years that have moved onto cloud-based software have always seen an improvement in the amount of time that staff have got available to do more work.
The impact has been nothing but positive from my perspective as MD. I can see in real time, and I have, my dashboard is full of widgets that are unique to me in terms of, what's our invoice month been like, and what do our sales orders look like, what's our inquiries and the inquiry conversions. We never had this data in real time before.
We work with clients, like we look at the current information, the current month's figures. We're not just looking at that, we're looking at 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, 2 years in the future. We actually become more of we become part of their team. We're almost like their internal finance director. We now have more time to look at tax planning, business planning, cash flow projections. Whereas in the past we concentrated more on compliance work, now we're looking at helping the business grow. By having access to real-time data with software like Xero and Flowlens,